はい、こんにちは。ディスコエリジウムザファイナルカット続きをプレイしていきます。このテントの中のね、3人組との会話の続きです。彼、なんだっけ、アンドレだったっけとの会話が終わりまして、アンドレだね。ノイドあとはハードコア。ハードコア兄さん。ハードコア兄さんからやっつけようか。クエストがあんだよね。エッグヘッドか。エッグヘッドの謎を解く。彼と会話をして、彼が何言ってるのか。言語の迷路に挑戦しろということだ。あと、罠を調べろ。はははは。そっかそっか。教会の裏にまだ一個罠があるんだな。はい。まだやることいっぱいあるな。この小便飛ばしごっこはどうすればできんだろうな、これ。これについてキムに尋ねろって今尋ねられんのかな、もしかしたら。まあ。とりあえず、エッグヘッド。
He squints as though you were the setting sun.
This is hardcore.
ハードコアだぜ。そうなのか？
It's hardcore.
ひたすらハードコアと言い続けるつもりか？終わった。終わったな。これ一個ずつしらみつぶしに選択していくしかないのか？そうなのか？そんなことを言われても返事に困る。終わった。はい。何も言わない。そうなのか？本当に？イエーイ
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his hugs. This produces a guttural, Gotvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gotvaldian.
Or
maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
この曲は有名なファン・エイクが作ったものか？
You know about him?
よ、会話になりそう。
You know Van Eyck?
まあ、俺は生粋のエイクノーだ。
Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
ノイドか。ノイドが信じられないって感じで見てるんだ。
So am I. So am I. Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because Egghead to the mega, the K became the G, the boy became the man.
メガなエイクヘッド。エイクがグになって、イがちっちゃいツになった。理解はできない。
The Advent?
終わった。
They're closed. Hardcore.
This young man adds a capital, or maybe it's not Gotvaldian. Maybe.
You know about him? You know Van Eyck?
エイシルが話していたからな。
Good. The Advent?
違う。
True. Hardcore. Yeah.
This young man, or maybe it's.
You know about him? You know Van Eyck?
いや、ちょっと気取ってみただけだ。
Oh, well, it really is him. It's an honest to God Van Eyck piece.
すごい喋るじゃん。
Actually, the reworking of a peppy pop
めっちゃ喋るじゃん。
track. But let's not get too deep into that whole mess. The Advent?
でも終わる。
The club. True.
何も言わない。
This young man adds a capital G, or maybe it's not Gotvaldian.
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
He missed one A.
12345 6 123 1234。あ、本当だ。O が一つ足りない。O が一つ足りなかったぞ。俺は O を6回叫んだんだ。君も6回叫ばないと。
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the six checker. I am the law.
急にラップしだした。
We're close. True, hardcore, yeah.
This young man, or maybe it's not got valid.
ほい。
White,
ほい。
yeah.
He missed
Oi.
one A.
O が一つ足りなかったが構わないさ。俺は心の広い刑事なんだ。
It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice.
We're
close. True,
何も言わないの何も言わない。
hardcore to the mega.
よし。
Here comes the night.
終わった。
We're close. True, full car.
こんなに選択肢間違うことある？
Mega.
何も言わない。
Totally coherent.
ワーリング・イン・ラグズというホステルの裏に吊るされていた傭兵を殺した犯人を知らないか？
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeko kata. The place to be.
家こかったーって言ってるけど、こんなことをしていても事件とは全く無関係な気がしてきた。
It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion. The spirit is what you feel. We're close. True. Hardcore. Internally coherent.
Hi.
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeko kata. The
家
place
こかっ
to
たー。前もそう言ってたな。どうして家こかったーが最高なんだ？どういう意味だ？
be. Yeko kata is a hardcore place.
どこ？家こかったーって。家こかったーってどこよ？
Yekokata is
Ah,
an
説明あり。
abbreviation from the Guardian term, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe, an agricultural megaproject in the extreme southeast of the Guardian Isola. It involved cutting-edge approaches to irrigation and a completely new type of fertilizer. An intricate system of irrigation networks pockmarking the earth, intermittent seas of phosphorus mud, ripped tarpaulin fluttering in the wind. A pair of molten rubber boots also comes to mind. All in all, a truly hardcore place.
終わった。
We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore is internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeko kata. The place to be.
あれもうこっちの選択肢なし？
Yeko kata.
Yekokata,
あ、なしか。
We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore is internally coherent.
まだ何も言わない。
Hardcore. All right. Yeah.
教えてくれ、君は一体何をしている？
Gotta get the people going.
何のために？
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
パーティーボーイだと？
Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
there is a place far away in Cutler, beyond a certain latitude, known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in a day. It is a tremendously cold place, abandoned to drunks and failed rock stars, full of eternite, depression, and half-finished ski-flying hills. The Suru live there.
終わり。本当にこれ正解ある？
True. Hardcore. Hardcore is internally coherent. All core. All right. Yeah. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job.
俺もパーティーボーイなのかもな。
Two on a track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack. We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore is internally coherent. All core. All right. Yeah. Gotta get the people going.
なるほどな。
Yeah. Request.
こんなに間違うことある？
Hardcore. Hardcore is internally coherent. All core. All.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore. Ah.
いや、正直言ってこの曲はハードコアではないだろ
The question is, what is the question?
急に急になんか言い出した。俺が質問をしていれば気の利いたセリフだったろうがな。何も聞いていないから間抜けな答えになってるぞ。
But there was a question?
え
The cloud. True. Hard. Hardcore. Hardcore to internally. All core.
He furrows.
Hardcore. The question is, what is the question?
俺の質問に答えろ。
But there was no question.
どういうことよ。
The clothes. True. Hardcore. Hardcore. Internally. All core.
He furrows.
Hardcore. Ah.
かなりハードコアだな。
Is it though?
俺もさっきそう思っていたところだ。
One mind. One spirit.
The
cloud. True. Hardcore. Yeah.
間違え
This
た。
young, or maybe it's not got.
You know about it?
You know Van Eyck? Oh, well,
The advent? The cloud. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally. All core.
He furrows.
Hardcore. Ah. Is it though?
そうだと思
But is it? I mean, really?
う。問題は何が問題なのかを知ることだろ
No, but seriously,
Oh.
I'm a bit worried it isn't.
う。いや、正直に言えばハードコアじゃないような気がして不安なんだ。だって。いや、最後の最後まで正解にたどり着けなかったな。
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
君は不安だと言っていたな。この曲のどこがおかしいんだ
there's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months and will continue pumping for the rest of 51.
Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
どういうことウルトラウルトラが最下層スーパー、ハイパーが一番上じゃあハイパ
We can all hear it's not hyper
ー。怒られちゃっ
hardcore.
た。
If figures of authority keep telling us things are hyper when they're clearly not, how are we ever supposed to evolve to hyperdom?
やっぱり気が変わったよ。
Uh-huh.
スーパーハードコアだ。
Fuck yeah, I knew it.
えもうわかんないよ、君たちのことが。君は人の心が読めるのか
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
君はやはり心が読めるということか。
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Yeah! Revolution imperative!
Unless you were thinking Revershow imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
確かにな、そんなことは考えてなかった。
Hardcore superstar!
心は読めないのかなら君は共産主義者か
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Yeah!
すごい増えた。
Yell!
お前が共産主義者でなくてよかったよ。ウルトラリベラルを辛抱しろ。
I could be an ultra.
お金がもらえた。
That? Do you want me to be an ultra?
Please don't turn him into an ultra-liberal.
Oh, jeez. Please don't do that. There's enough exploitation in the world.
お金が欲しいな。もう一回、こう、ウルトラリベラルを進めれば、またお金もらえるかな。ウルトラリベラルになれ、エッグヘッド。資本にはお前の力が必要だ。 ウルトラリベラルになったらしい。他の話を聞かせてくれ、グヘッド。
Capital rules the nation.
その時は近い。あと少しだけ企業統合と規制緩和が進みさえすれば。
The market regulates itself.
いいぞ。
Eat the poor.
You swear you feel the profit margin reflecting off Jermaine Egghead's giant smile.
君の本名はジャーメインか？
Dark hardcore. Jermaine Egghead.
Basically, yes, it is.
ベルトのバックルについているその灰はなんだ？灰？
Lungs are for love.
愛の象徴。灰がなぜ愛を表すんだ？
When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah!
愛と思いやり、自戒の表れか。
Love! In a woman's lungs, lonely as I
忙しい
am,
人
I'm
だな。
afraid. This strange damaged feeling grows on and on, cause I've never loved someone like you before.
ここまでにしよう。じゃあな、エッグヘッド。
Alright!
終わった。次、
So you had a talk with
Noid.
Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
ノイドがなんか情報持ってんだよね。教会の中の情報かな。
It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
制限だと。
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
面白い。
I suck at socializing, man. Even now, our sign synchronization is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
教会で見たという機械について教えてくれ。
Weird stuff. Specialized. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
超常現象の何がまずいんだ？
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
それが本当に実際に存在すると思ってるのか？
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
君はなぜノイドと呼ばれている？
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
何を言いたいのかわからないな。
I can see that. Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve sign synchronicity would be by getting us into the church. Weird stuff. Wires going into water. Most of it does psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
わからないね。いいだろう、また出直そう。
Hi again. So, as always,
おしまい。と
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean.
ちゃんと力を貸してやるさ。
Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've been waiting for weeks here.
あいつらは君が教会に入ったと言っていたぞ。あそこで何を見た？
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
それはどうかな。とにかく話をしてみてくれ。
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
続けてくれ。
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall, upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent.
気持ち悪いな。
He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me, right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Like a crab, you say?
そのカニ男はどんな姿だった？
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
おいおい、ごまかさないでくれ。男はどんな姿だったんだ？
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
A crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
ゴロつきのカニ男か。確かにそんな話は信じられないな。
I don't blame you. I mean, I wouldn't believe me either. I'm surprised Noid did. Andre I expected, but Noid.
君の仲間についてもう少し聞かせてくれ。
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
聞かれたことだけに答えてくれ。いいな。
Sorry. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
君については君のことを教えてくれ。
Me? I'm a silver bird.
え私は銀の鳥で終わっちゃった。
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
これでなんかノイドとの会話の選択肢とか。
Hi again. So, our things.
As always, we'll be. Huh? I see you're here again. Offside, man.
特にないな。エイシルから仲間の話を聞き出せ。話そうとしないナイトクラブを立ち上げるのを手伝ってやったら口を割るかもしれない。なるほどね。なるほど。ノイドもノイドも協力してくれてないのか。やっぱり協力してもらえないとその先の話はしてくれないんだよな。じゃあ教会行ってみますか。の前にこれだよな。これ。
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. Two poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
エタナイトを押す。
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
別になんか怒られるわけじゃないんだ。よいしょ。お。フェンスの支柱の周りに集まった魚群が暗がりの中にちりぢりにうんぬんかんぬん。これなんだろうな。何なんでアルコール飲料、ポテントピルスナー。 なんだこれ。なんでこんなお金が。マグネシウム。何事？お金だ。めっちゃお金手に入った。何だったんだ一体。もらっちゃいましたけど。これ教会なのかな。あ、ちょっと待った。なんか出てる。非常な大きな建物の影に覆われているものを感じる。暗がりの中に埃まみれのベンチがある。その多くが失われているようだ。じゃあベンチがあるということは、祭壇。じゃあもう完全にだね。これが教会だ。サンブリューン1147と書かれた標識。裏手に回ってみましょう。はいはいはいはい。あれ、カゴとかないんだ。七節をとっ捕まえるカゴが教会の裏にあるみたいな、そんな話じゃなかったっけ？なさそうだね。あ、そう。お。
You see that seagull up there? Remind you of anybody?
誰を思い出す？カモメを見て。キムか？
What? Kim? No, it's you. You and the seagull are just alike.
私。
Think about the seagull's story. It's one of endurance and adaptation. The seaside was paradise once. They were birds of that paradise. Then their paradise became shit city. And what did they do? They became urban survivors, eating burgers out of trash cans, killing and eating pigeons. No time for that sentimental bullshit. They're hustlers, getting shit done. They're one pair of track pants away from gangsters, just like you.
待ってくれ、俺はゴミ箱に捨てられたハンバーガーを食ったことがあるのか？
You have. The body remembers.
全くもってその通りだ。生き延びるためなら何だってやってやる。俺はカモメだ。
Own it. Steal
回復した。
hot dogs. Shit in the sand. Whatever it takes to keep going.
やったね。じゃあ教会入ってみよう。入れるかな？
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
大工仕事を調べる。
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
梁の両面に手を滑らせる。
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch. Feels exceptional. 300 tons of pine would fit together seamlessly. It's old too, cut and carved many centuries ago.
情をよく見る。
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting somehow.
ステッカーを見る。
You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
このシンボルを見たことあるか？
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
ない。何に見える？
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
少年飛行。なるほど、少年飛行とはどんなものだ？
For Revachol ZOC, the moral intern defined junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law.
もう食うのしか思い浮かばない。
These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams.
ここに少年飛行のどんな証があるっていうんだ？
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Thus, it must be made by youths.
お、いけるね。ステッカーを破らずに剥がしてみる。
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
ステッカーを記録簿の表に貼る。お、表紙に堂々と。
Voila! Looks very modern.
鍵で錠を開ける。
The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
よ
Let's
し。
go.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum.
中に、なんか閉じ込められたんだっけ？閉じ込めてるんだっけ？誰かをね。まあ、カニ男なのか何なのか。入りまして。あ、もう教会だ。へえ。確かに機械がいろいろと。アイテムでお酒があって、お酒ね。はいはい。白い封筒、イブラとかのもあ
You
ったあ
take
れ
the
か。
legal documents out of the envelope.
あとタスクがなんか完了したわからん。まあいいでしょう。奥に目を向けると心の中に奇妙な静けさが広がる。ここは走らずに歩くべきだ。なるほどね。了解。このグレテスクな木造はまだ完成していないようだ。外にもあった。なんか電光の模型。何状？あ、もう一回読みたかったな。漢字を。なんかテープみたいの回ってるけどな、今。これ。こっちも。黒板は複雑な数式で埋まっている。最近書かれたものに見える。ほう。無線周波数に関係があるのか？水の入ったボール、中に電線が突っ込まれている。コンタクトマイクとして使えるのだろうか。ここに水の入ったボールがあって電線が突っ込まれていて、それが1,2,3,4,5,6。
The silence
怖
in
い。
this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
待て、まだ何か聞こえる気がする。
And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual.
なんかやってるはやってますね、ここね。
You can hardly hear your own breathing.
足を踏み鳴らし手を叩く。
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
できるだけ大きな声で叫んでみる。
Your voice is barely audible.
あれ？
Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
何が起きてる？
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
ほとんど聞こえない。だんだん不安になってきた。
The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering tricks.
超常現象の一種だったらどうする？
Please, detective, not this again.
鐘楼の中を見上げる。
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
整然と列をなすはめ板がかすかに見えるが、それはすぐに頭上の塔を覆う暗闇の中に跡形もなく消え去る。レッドスキルチェック。いっか。いいよ。オッケー。鐘楼。
It's like there's something moving up there.
お？
A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows.
天井にいるのか？なんかいる？
Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
影の動きを目で追う。
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
瞬きをする。あ、いる。
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
話せる？
The shadow is a man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently. The crab man.
カニ男。おい、そこにいるのは誰だ？
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
喋る。彼は口を開く。
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
想定外の返しが返ってきたな。
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Rivershaw.
何がどう正解なんだ？
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do
は
we really
あ
need to。question him?
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
うん。そうだな。少し問題を抱えていると言わざるを得ない。しかも最近ちょっと手に負えなくなってきている。だが。
Está crudo, güey. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it.
俺は自分が苦しみのうちにあることをしっかり認識しているぞ。
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc El Vino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
酒はやめた方がいいって言われた。
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
どういうわけかあんたの言ってることは的を得ているような気がする。
Don't trust me. Trust the mother.
お、思考を獲得した。現実の荒野、俺に心を開くな。母にこそ心を開くのだ。俺は単なる死者に過ぎん。男の声が教会内の冷たい空気の中でこだまする。
This is the church of the mother of silence. You are welcome here.
なんか、この教会を、教会が信仰している宗教のしっかりとした信者っぽいな。その人に対してここをナイトクラブに変えたいって言ったところで怒られるのが関の山な気がするけど、あんたが噂のカニ男か？
Never known myself to be a crab, but if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
構成を期して言わせてもらうと、雲の方が近いとはもう別に何の構成だかわかんないし。すまん、どう見ても人の動きをしていなかったものでな。
I always thought of myself more like a flame,
Flame?
flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
待てよ、ここにある像も全部あんたが彫ったものなのか？一番近くの柱を指さす。だね。
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
こいつはなかなかいい曲線を描いているな。
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
カニ男兼木彫り職人になる前は何をしていたんだ？
I was in a gang way, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
俺も記憶をなくしているが、この状態を気に入っている。新しい自分を一から作り上げて最初からやり直せているような感じだ。
That's not really the point, I said.
あれ、怒られた。
You gotta give yourself over to service. Service of the mother, that is.
Do you remember your name, sir?
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just an identity,
Tiago.
but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
俺はハリーという握手のための手を差し出す。
That's just the thing, Holmes.
ダメだ。
None of that matters.
ここで何をしているんだ？
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there, a way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration.
え
I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
あんたがずっと言っている静寂の母とは誰のことなんだ
Oh, that's no simple question, Essa. She is one who can be painted or sculpted.
うん。
She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
その穴から直接恵みを飲めるようになったらどうなる
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
単に別のハーブに切り替えたってだけの話じゃないのかうーん。怒られそうだな。
It's not like that at all, man.
関
It's
係
just
ない。
faith and joyful service.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
信仰も一種のハーブと言えるぞ。
I heard that before, Way, and I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
俺が自ら選んだハーブは愛だったように思う。きっとその酔いが未だに残っていて今もこうして苦しんでいるんだ。
She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared to the ocean of the mother's love. The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out.
なるほど、ごもっともだ。
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
あんたがこの教会で何をしているのか未だに理解できん。
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
俺にも歌を歌ってくれないか何か歌って見せてくれ。
I ain't from no Marghetti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
無音。そうだ、音が聞こえなくなるのは何なんだろうな。
Marietti is a mesque style of music and dance, commonly seen at all manner of festivities, especially weddings. It's delightfully quaint, owing to its peasant origins. He lost his cool there for a moment. Seems you hit some nerve.
そもそもどうやってこの教会にたどり着いたんだ
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way. It didn't belong to me.
そうだ、他にも聞きたいことがあったんだ。
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
あんたもう長いことここにいるんだろこの教会が使われなくなった理由を知らないか
Police raid a while back.
警察のガサ入れ。
Did you witness it?
Not really, or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
あるレイバーたちがここをナイトクラブに変えたがっている。
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them.
バレて
Guessing
る。
they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
待て、あいつらが怖がるような理由が何かあるのか
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
俺はもう人に危害を加えたりはしないだって。昔は加えてたんだね。待て、あいつらが怖がるような理由が何かあるのかは聞いたね。で、どう思うっていうのはナイトクラブの件だが。
Why not?
いい
They
の？
wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
意外な回答。
Might even be nice to have some company.
もう一人の化け物がどこへ行ったか知らないか？
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
これなんて読むんだろうな。待ってくれ。では、この教会には実際にもう一人住んでる人間がいて、そいつはばあさんなのか？ばあさん？
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes.
あ、こればあさ
She's
んって意味なん
actually
だ。
quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
で、その女がどこへ行ったかは知らないと。
That's what I said, Holmes.
どちらもここに住んでるんだ。知らないってことはないだろ
Don't really follow her comings and goings.
う。
Just see her typing on her computer
あ、
now and then.
コンピューター使ってんのは女性の方なのか。はあ、じゃあ本当にいるんだな、もう一人。では、これ以上俺に話せることはないということか。どういう特徴があるとか、何をしている人間だとか、何者なのかとか。
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
あるいは？
Or search through her radio
あ
computer.
あ、なるほどね。そうか、理解した、感謝する。立ち去っちゃっていいの？来た来た。
Le Million.
ギョム・ル・ミリオン。
Bad news. Guillaume Le Million did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning.
通覚式1、血液酸素はつまらない。あらゆる精神の学習条件がプラス1。あら、いいことしかない。通覚式1プラス1。いいですね。もうパンパンです。なんか覚えたよね。現実の荒野か。肉体装置マイナス2。うん。
Tremble. The time is now. Taola.
何の時だ？
Time for the show. For
何これ？
Taola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration.
読み方がわからないな。
All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
なんだそれは。
Ulogu Theodos. Xeno Zausin. Ipoli Osidhian. Echondes Fronisin.
待て待て、カウントダウンいつ始まった？
Monday morning, the moment you arrived in this reality, are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
狂気の世紀末のせいか？俺がずっと言ってたやつか。
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
ただのジョークじゃないらしいが、それは対処メカニズムの一種か？
It's totally also a coping mechanism.
少し怖くなってきた。
So you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain, Palindropos. Perhaps, just a thought. This has something to do with that.
俺は世界はじきに終わると本気で思ってるんだ。思考を受け入れる。
The face of the woman fractured.
目視録で
There
か。
will be her killing. We all
目視録でか。目視録でか出たな。面目ないでか。面目ないでかはないのか。うん。はい。では今回はこの辺で一旦区切りましょう。女性を探さなきゃいけないんだな、今度は。うん。カニ男は、ティアゴは、まあ別に、ここクラブに変えてもいいよっていう意外な回答だったから、ただここには住んでいくつもりみたいだね。ちゃんと共存できるのかっていう不安はあるけど。うん。はい。ではよろしければ次回もご覧ください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。